straight out to CNN correspondent Jim Spellman live on the scene. Jim, tell us about this overnight search at the family home.
Yeah, 17-hour search, Jane. Inside the house, they focused on using X-ray equipment. We saw them go in multiple times, probably over 100 times, with these black panels about 3 feet by 2 feet. We now know that those are used with X-ray equipment that came in the bomb squad vehicle. We don't know specifically what they were looking for here, but in general, those are used to look inside walls, inside pipes, things like that. That's this kind of high-tech, specialized search, an intense search that we saw all day here yesterday.
All right, well, Eleanor Odom, Senior Attorney, National District Attorneys Association, you know how prosecutors work, you know how authorities work. What are they looking for when they go into a house dressed in those white outfits, stay there for 17 hours, and they're using X-ray equipment to examine walls, pipes, and floorboards?
Jane, they're looking for any type of forensic evidence. For instance, maybe skin, blood, those are two things. Perhaps, you hate to say it, but body parts, any bits of bone, anything like that. So this is an excellent way to do that search without damaging the home, for example. You don't want to rip out every single wall. So they're doing it in a slow, methodical way, and I think this is great.
Well, C.W. Jensen, retired Portland police captain, they've been in the home before. But this is the very first time that they obtained a search warrant, the contents of which we have not seen. They are not releasing that. But normally in a search warrant affidavit, they've got to list their theory of the case. They've got to list what they're looking for. What do you make of this really an army of law enforcement going in these white suits and spending 17 hours there?
Well, what they're doing now is what I would have done. Initially, when they went in there, they had some cooperation from the parents. But now as they start focusing on the parents, maybe specifically the mother, they want to get a search warrant because they don't want in the future when they go to court to have the argument that the parents were pressured into cooperating. So I would do exactly what they're doing. You get a search warrant and it spells out exactly the probable cause why they probably think there's evidence of this crime there.
Yeah, but Dr. Vincent DeMaio, you're a former chief medical examiner. Isn't it a little too late? I mean, the child disappeared October 3rd. That's weeks ago. Anything that was there, couldn't they have cleaned up by now?
Sure. They're not looking for trace evidence. They're looking for a body. I mean, they don't want to tear the walls out. They want to see if there's a body parts. That's why they're in the backyard raking also. They're looking for a body. They've given up on, they suspect the mother, or at a minimum, and so they're looking for a body.
Well, I can tell you that Captain Steve Young has told us that they found items of evidentiary value in the search of the home. He wouldn't go into detail, but he is saying that they found items of evidentiary value in the search of the home. So I guess my big question is, what happens next? And I'm going to throw that out to C.W. Jensen, retired Portland police captain. What happens next?
Well, I think that what people need to know is that this isn't just a singular thing where they're going after her. They're looking at a whole lot of different things. So they're going to gather this evidence and they're going to move forward in a systematic way.